Okay, this is my second attempt at this, because last time my computer decided to freeze on me, so hopefully this doesn't freeze. Alright, first up on my DS collection, we got my DS. I have the original model, and I prefer this over the Lite. I don't really know why, I just prefer this one. Metroid Prime Hunters Demo. Got this with my DS. This was a lot of fun. Well, that's about it. It's a demo, so it only took me like 5 minutes to beat. Mario 64. It's Mario 64 on your DS. Really the only problem I had with this is you have to use a D-pad, which feels kind of awkward considering I'm so used to the joystick. But overall, this is pretty fun. You get to play as 3 other characters. You got, I think, 30 more stars to collect. I love Luigi. His high jump kicks ass. WarioWare Touched. My favorite of the WarioWare trilogy. Was it a trilogy? I don't know. But my favorite WarioWare. If you've played WarioWare, you already know what to expect. It's kind of short, but hilarious and a lot of fun. I replay this all the time. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. I think this is my favorite Castlevania made. This one kicked ass. Didn't really use the touch thing much, which is kind of nice because I'm not big into it, but it's just this one. Yeah. Mario Kart DS. It's not as good as the N64 one, but I'm not expecting any other Mario Kart to beat that one. It's kind of fun how you can play online. Really, the only problem with online, though, is you find a lot of people who like to cheat. I hate cheating. It's so boring. Check this out if you haven't already, though. Mario Partners in Time. It's a pretty good RPG. Mario's RPGs aren't the best around, except for Mario RPG. But this one kicks ass. The only problems I have is that the game is too repetitive. You do the same thing over and over. There's like no change in story. The fighting system kicked ass in this too. It was really disappointing. Beautiful Joe. I don't really remember anything about this, but I do remember it was pretty good, so that's all I can say. Animal Crossing Wild World. I love Animal Crossing. It's so much fun. I don't care if I'm just digging holes or potting a plant. This game kicks ass. A few problems I had, though, is that there was no classic games in it. I love that about the GameCube. It would have been great playing, like, Punch-Out on this. Kind of cool that you could play online. The only problem is you can never find the person. You guys would always run around and get lost. They should have put them on the map. Pretty good, though. I'd check this out if I were you. Resident Evil Dead Silence. Just a remake of the PlayStation 1. I loved how that kept the voice acting. The voice acting in the Resident Evil was great. It was horrible. It was hilarious to listen to. I think the really only thing they added was that you could hold down the R button to use your knife, and it had like this little first-person knife thing, which is kind of weird. I mean, it was unnecessary, but you know, fun game though. New Super Mario Brothers. I was expecting a remake of the first one, so I was kind of disappointed to find out it wasn't. All in all, this game was pretty easy considering. I mean, Mario games are normally pretty hard. It's not bad though. I'd check it out. Metroid Prime Hunters. This game's pretty fun. The only problem I have is you can't open doors easily. They always want to close on you, and that fucking sucks, because you can never go quick in the game. You always have to move back and forth trying to open a single door. Found it kind of fun how you could use the other hunters in multiplayer. Though multiplayer I hated because everyone cheated and there was way too many glitches. Star Fox Command. I was kind of disappointed. I was expecting, like, you know, classic Star Fox or, like, Star Fox 64 gameplay. You know, go through a level, fight a boss, you beat the level. This kind of had, like, a tactics thing going on where you would move your ship to some spot and get into a little skirmish and shoot all the ships on your win, then do it to kill everyone. Wasn't bad. I think the only thing was it just wasn't what I was expecting. It's kind of fun. I like how you get to use a lot of people, and the game had a lot of paths, but, you know, I'll check it out. Lost in Blue. This game's kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of fun. I got addicted to it like all hell when I first played it. I suggest this one. I bought it used, which is pretty rare because I hate buying used, but it's Elite Beat Agents. I'm honest here, I was surprised. This game was pretty good. I was expecting crap. I mean, the idea of people in black suits coming out when you're in danger or need help, and then dancing, I thought would suck. Honestly, but this game turned out to be really good. I got addicted to it. Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Another good Castlevania on the DS. It's good to see Castlevania is probably one of the few series which still makes good games. It's pretty fun. I mean, I got the pre-order bonus. This little thing. Had, like, a map, soundtrack, and some other shit. Pretty cool. I suggest this one. Children of Mana. You know, except for Secret of Mana and Secret of Mana 2, the Mana series kind of sucks, so I don't like this much. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Who would think a lawyer game would actually be fun? I know, I sure as hell didn't, but this was fun. I think there was like 5 cases to solve, but they took a while after a while, so this was pretty good. Final Fantasy 3. I don't like Final Fantasies anymore. They bore me. It's too cliche, they overcomplicate plot lines, and I think I played this game for less than an hour and already got bored. There's nothing new in any Final Fantasy, so that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people hate me for that. Trauma Center Under the Knife. This game was fucking kick-ass. Like, I thought it would be kick-ass because look at the characters, it's like anime design, so I got pulled in by that. This game kicks ass, like, I don't know what else to say. This game's really good, I would check it out. I'm glad they're making a sequel soon. Wario Master of Disguise. I don't know how they can fuck up a Wario game this bad. This game was horrible. I was expecting something great after Wario Land 4. Wario Land 4 kicked ass. This is probably my favorite Wario game, but this, I fucking hate. Dimensium the Ward. I don't know what to say. I only played it for a little while. It's kind of like Silent Hill, but just, you know, not as interesting. Huh. I guess that's about it on that one. I haven't bought a new DS game in I don't know how long, and I don't think I'm going to buy any new ones except for, like, Trauma Center 2. So, I don't know. Classic games is the way to go. These new things just are crap in comparison, so I don't know. Next up, I'll probably do my PSP collection, which is going to be a lot of fun, because I hate the PSP. They only made a few decent games, and those were normally remakes, so until then, I guess have fun, or whatever the hell.